It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4.
And from his own end zone, Alontae Taylor will return it. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Carr going to throw right away.
Little short pass here to Hill. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Shotgun now for Carr.
Downfield, and he's got Olave.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 32 that time.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Now a play fake. Carr. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His third touchdown now on the year.
And the Saints march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Here's McLeod from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson.
And he'll power his way up near the 25. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
Just a gain of a couple there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
And you look at the Saints defense.
And they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Here's 3rd and 3. They'll throw with Penix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here's Penix.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
To the air, Penix. And this will be caught by Mooney.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
This defense for the Saints, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away.
Deep for New Orleans is Rashid Shaheed.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now Carr.
Oh, that is incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talked about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Now Carr. Little short pass here to Hill. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. On play action, now Carr. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 64 yards as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Here's Groupie for the PAT.
And oh, it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
12-0 the score after one on EA Sports.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Penix.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football and not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
On now to punt. Here's Bradley Pinion.
This is taken at the 23. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 43.
93.
On play action, it's Carr. Got an open man, it's Valdez-Scantling. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 39 yards. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Carr. This is caught. Touchdown, Saints. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Third time's the charm on the extra point as he gets this one to go. And that will make this a 19-point game.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Robinson up the middle.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now after the offsides penalty.
Here we go.
And looking to throw, Penix.
And he's got the hook up to Moore.
He'll get it inside the 20.
And down to the 16-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's good. 19, right here. First down. Cougar 19. First and 10.
Now Penix.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
They'll run this one right with Robinson.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
51 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll drop to throw. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Bijan Robinson.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Little short pass here to Hill. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final. To the half, so this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. Gets it out quickly here to the left flat, and they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
We're good. Ain't no way.
Again, they'll throw with Carr.
Tries the left side and finds Olave.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
To throw, it's Carr. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Got a imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Right down. Later one. Hey, 7:34. 93. That's it.
Carr now to throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr.
And the Saints will extend their lead here just before halftime. The point after, good by Groupie.
And that will make this a 19-point game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Cameron Jordan so tough to block as he gets in there to record the sack.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the 3rd quarter will start from the 30. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 66 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
Boy, that was pretty. Sidestepping defenders on his way to a pickup of 9 yards.
There's so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner and you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles as we just...
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Falcons.
Jarnell Mooney,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Falcons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again.
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Groupie able to add the PAT.
And that will make this a 19-point game.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Penix working out of the gun here. That's out wide here for Robinson.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll set up to throw.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
So they'll get nothing out of that play. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Looking to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. And they'll get this down to the 10.
90 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Falcons get a bit closer.
There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man in concert.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
To throw his car.
A pass complete downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
2nd down and 3.
Play action. Now it's Carr.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, 26 yards. And the Saints will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. A point after, good by Groupie. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Touchdown, Falcons! Rondale Moore, 65 yards. And the Falcons are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First down, New Orleans.
Monday, down! White Monday, down!
Now Carr. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now Carr. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 44 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Now Carr changing the formation.
29.
Off the option, that's complete. Touchdown!
Taysom Hill, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Saints are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Groupie able to add the PAT.
And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And this will get out of bounds. No worries there, though. That still goes as a touchback.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
That's going to be caught by Pitts.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
To the air, Penix.
This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
They go quickly here out to Moore.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Second down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll throw with Penix.
And it's caught. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
They'll try and throw with Penix.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion. But still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do. And don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense. Right?
That's true. You've said that before. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back there, as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll run again.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They run it again with Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
694.
Carr going to throw here.
The pass caught by Olave. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.